Yeah,
Right?
that is, yeah, this is good topic which is you brought. Really,
Because
let's,
what I
yeah.
feel now, surrounding me, every houses, 2 or 3 people are there abroad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every day. Last a few months, a few couple of days back, my husband he went to Kathmandu, and he was telling me at the time he showed me he shooted some photos and he showed me that crowd, big crowd was there. Everybody children they are going abroad. Only the passengers means the travelers were almost 90% were children. Like after plus two and graduation, they love to go abroad. Why the reason? We always we tell that yeah, our country is this one, that one, but some reasons are behind that always. And the
yeah.
parents are somewhat in my surrounding. What I face that parents are also very fascinated. Why? If their children go and settle down, they get a green card. Then these people also get a chance to go and visit those countries. Actually, here what happened? One side, children are fascinated to go. Other side, parents are supporting. I am very much concerned about this country, the present, this Nepal. Moreover, I don't know India because at 11 months I am here. If I go also, I will be a guest and my surrounding, moreover things I don't know. Here in Dingdan district where I am living, most 80% of this youth are abroad. And then the people those who are not educated, like what I say, like a security guard or the labor, this level of people they go to Malaysia or this other this Europe, what is called Arabian
Dubai,
countries,
Dubai.
Arabian countries. Others they go to European or some Western countries, and children first reason what I see, the last few days back, I asked some small children, what is your ambition? Class 3 children. Then most of the children, they told me that after plus 2, I am going abroad. I wish to go abroad. And I asked a very, one brilliant boy, his name is Shiban. Why you, he directly he told me that he has got very good language. He told me I wish to go to London. Why? My father told me my uncle is there, so it is better to go to London. So I wish to go over there. Then I asked him, why? Okay, your father told you that is why. Actually, what is your intention? Yeah, it's good to go because it's a very good, very big country, very lavish. We can live over there. We can buy vehicles. These are the concept the small children are having. Actually, parents are also the culprit of this fascination of children. What we have to give is first thing we have to make our children to love our country. Besides that, let them have their own dream. Why to implement, why to impose our dreams to them? They are also individual. They can also have a lot of dream. Let them dream it. Let them make it wings to fly. Then actually, sure they can have a better life. Earlier, few years back, if you asked those children, they tried to say that I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer. That engineer, doctors, that era has gone. Almost everyone wants to fly. So what they decide, they will decide to take arts group. They don't want to read science group also. Arts group is very easy. They can like business, any purpose they can go over there. It is very easy for them to get a visa, and the subjects they can read over there. Later on, they get some job. This is what their ultimate aim. First thing, they are fascinated about this what is called a filmy life. Actually, that is the filmy life. This Facebook people, they always upload this type of photos. Actually, behind that, what are the struggles and pain these people are having? Most of them we don't know. There, all if they go over there, they won't get this dollar or money. Simply, they won't get. They have to struggle for that. So they have to work. And in abroad, most of the countries, children are not allowed to work more than certain hours. Only 3 hours or 4 hours are allowed. For these 3 or 4 hours, if they work, they may not be able to means earn the money which they needed for every day. Like they have to pay their tuition fee, they have to send money to their country too, because they have gone that country, they have taken a huge amount as loan, they have to repay that, so they are in a very big pressure or strain is there, so they work hard, some of them they may lose their studies, and they may go into depression also. These parents, they are not understanding, these other children, they are not understanding, this youth, they are not bothered about these things, only they see this fascinated world, these very photos, and they are moving here and their luxury type of life, and enjoying the dresses which they wear, every type of dresses they can enjoy, but in their country it is not possible. Some of them, they may are orthodox, their parents may not allow, if they go, and the life of living style also, they can live over there, whatever they do, no, they are not bothered, and they can have a living together, that is another one attraction of their life. So these are the things actually they are forgetting. See, last day I told you I read the book of good innings. Good innings, yeah. Good innings. Good innings. That is another one. That is Sashita Rose, not that one. I read Dollar Bahu. That Sudha Murthy's Dollar Bahu. If you go through that book, actually, what is the actual picture of abroad life we can get? If you read, you can understand everything. You don't want to go over there to understand their life. Most of the people are struggling, and why our and another one side, our government is also not stopping, they are not stopping. Actually, if this our youth flows in that this way, sure, there is no doubt about it, our country is going to suffer in future. Only here will be old people, nobody will there to take care of them. Only big masons will be there, some old people will be there, who is going to take care of these people? So we have to be more bothered about these things. We have to stop our youth to going abroad. We can make this means what is this abroad, or means this fascinated world in our own country. We have to work a little more. That's only we have to do. And what is my humble request is, let our children study properly. Please don't make them unnecessary this type of world, and don't allow them to see this type of fascinated pictures or these talks. Parents itself, they have to stop talking such a type of going abroad or this one, that one, that first of all we have to stop. Always we have to talk about the country where we are living, our mother country, how can we save it, how can we make it in another level. So it is our duty, and each and every parents duty, education institutions duty, surrounding duty, to make the people to sit in their own country, leave their own country, serve the country. It's a biggest sacrifice. What I feel is, it is every citizen's duty to serve our country. It has to be made, then only. And after that, certain people, they can go and acquire the knowledge, and they can come back and live over here, because if they, the education which they get from there, better than here, that is that way, if they go and explore, they can have more knowledge. So so what, it can be done, but only for education purpose, and they have to come back to this country to serve. Then only we can have a better life in future. Thank you so much, Montu.
Yeah, Bimlaji, absolutely. Whatever you spoke, I agree. And one thing really, it is happening also in the village. We can take the example of village. So, what's happening in the village now? In the village, if you go, so you are not going to get youngster more, most only old people and uneducated people are remaining there, and those who are youngster, those who know, those who become matures, like they always can go to city and like earning purpose, living purpose, but those who are living in city, they want to go abroad. So this thing happening, so it
Yeah.
is true, it is true. Now if you go village, so you can get empty, there is no much knowledge or people, everyone wants to go to study city, and they are forgetting their village life, all that thing, they don't want to remain that thing. So same thing it will happening in the city also. Cities people, they are running abroad, and they don't want to remain their cities, their place, and mostly in India they're forgetting. They want to survive, they want to do whatever in the abroad, because their parents making them so see dream, you know and
Yeah.
they are thinking that because our India is a pollution polluted city and all polluted India, so if we go abroad, so we will get free pollution, all that thing, we can survive better life, all that thing. But over there also people are struggling a lot, as you mentioned that. I have no much idea, but yeah, somewhere I also watched, I think, on the videos on the YouTube something, so I got to know that's abroad also. That's why I think couple of days ago I explained which country, if I get in the future, which country I want to travel. So definitely first I want to travel in the India. Yeah. So thank you so much, Bimlaji. Really, you explained wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what about Amita ma'am?
She
Yeah,
knows.
first of all, I will say that grass is always greener on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, that is good. Excellent.
So, definitely, as you know, as we may think that there is everything will be good, and that is not right. When, when the people go there, then they get very problems. But main thing is that in India, there is no law and order. That other country, you you get law and order. That is a good thing, because I think that every place has accidents, but in India, people knowingly do the accident. They drive. There is no. If it is a red light at all, they go. They don't care the light. This type of things in India, I find, that is the reason when you go outside, you will see that there is no order. You can't move one one step. Even who are the paddler, they will be stay when the stop there was comes a stop. You will be, have to stop there. This kind of thing I got there because I went there, so I found many things. Other things I found that here, I, when the when you go once in the hospital, nobody care you. Uh, Even if you spend money so much at all, they didn't care you. But there, what I saw that they they are they were no, sorry, they are very careful for the patient and even their parents. I saw when my grand grandchild was born there. That time I saw that how much they care. I can't explain about this. I was all the doctors were used to call me granny, granny always. So I found that when I clean the poop that child, then nurse came and told me, it is not your work, granny, it was my work. So I don't do this, I will do. But in India, I never see that anyone this type word. Think that how much their family do, it is okay. There is no need to take care more. Other things, definitely in India, with pollution, they are not. They're lesser. Main thing also I find that if you are in the school or higher school or anywhere, you have to pass by giving money. That is the very bad thing. There you couldn't need to them give money for being uh, pass the class or anything. There is no need to give the money. Uh, but in India, every time you have to give bribe. Every place. and I also find that there is no category. Category means that here I look at the person who is cleaning the bathroom, or who is carpenter, who is anyone. Then we all uh, behave just like what he or they are doing, but there is nothing there when they come your house, whether he is clean your bathroom or whether he is carpenter, anyone. You have to respect them as your family, and you have to if he is there, you have to eat with them on the table. So this is the very good thing, because here when in India a student pass, then they don't want to do this type of work because they think that it is the lower work. But people there never think this type of thing. What they do, they happily do. No one can see down up that person. That is the reason. Many things I find that it will it it will be in India that nobody can go there. But many things are in India. It is which is we also think that it is not good for. That is the reason people go there, because they know they search, they read, then they go. One people should medical education and atmosphere. They got all of things in abroad. That is the reason they go. Really, this is unfortunate. We are all unfortunate. In our country, many students are so talented, so and intellectual, who had to go there. If they were here, my country can be changed. But it is our country. What we said, what we blamed it, but if our country share these things, then must be. I think a few people will go there. Many people will live here, but if there is no if you have no any aim, goal, anything, then what will you do? Where you get an opportunity, you go there, and they find all the things beautiful. But not only thing there. When you go there, you will have to do all the work what you never do in India. Just like when you go there, when you study, that time you have to do. If your parents have money, that's no problem. But if you know, then you go to clean the room, go to the hotel and serve the people. This type of they have to do, because how can they will study. So that time they feel that I wish I would be India. But that time, after that he gets job, they forget the India because of all the facilities they get. That's my experience, Mantu. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amita ma'am. Whatever you have observed, that thing you said, and really, I lots of thing I learned. That's you mentioned that education system and people behavior, the way the abroad people shows their behavior, and our Indian. So definitely, it is bitter truth that Indian people always like what say discriminate to each other's like work purpose. According to work, people respect and talk, but in the abroad, like there people respect to each other, everyone like each others, and they don't think like that work is lower and all thing like if someone polishing shoes and they any kind of work, they respect and they say like yeah, at least that person doing job, they don't call also work, and they don't call like shoes man, this kind of chai man, they I think they don't call. But in India people are narrow minded people, so they always call, hey T man, come here, this kind of, they don't respect, without respect. They like yesterday also what happened when I came back from like mall. So when I enter in elevator, so one thing Zomato man also enter, and because servant leave also is not running fast, so he enter because he was getting late. So two couple came, they got married. So two couple came, and they said they asked them why are you going by this why were you going by this lift? There is servant lift, you should go there, you can go. And they told me. So at the time I felt bad, and after that they also felt bad because that person already pressed the button. So if that person get out from that elevator, even though that lift have the elevator has to had to stop that floor. So they are talking. So at the time I did not say anything, but I felt bad because we were I think 5 to 6 people, but nobody said, we couldn't say anything. So this
Yeah.
kind of behavior which is in India people have we India people have, we can say. So there are lots of thing, lots of difference, and people there, those who are living in India belong from in sorry, those who are living in abroad and they who belongs from India. So definitely there they have to do like servant like what say, yeah, like in the hotel work, like restaurant work, any kind of work, because if they will not do any kind of work, so it would be difficult for them to survive over there. So that's why. And many things which is you said, that cleanness, like they clean all that thing, and education system not much corruption. But I have judicious, that is somewhere I heard, because I also watch sometime blog video, those who are living in like India, the India people always make, but they got to get married with the foreigner girls. So some people tell the truth thing, like hospital facility, all that thing, we might be heard from somewhere it is better than India, all that thing, but they also struggling for these facilities, not getting like which is we are listening from or heard from somewhere. They are also not getting, they are also struggling, and there is some foundation that is they have to do for that hospital or government. So this is the thing, but exactly particular thing I have no knowledge, because I haven't been to there yet, so that's why I cannot explain much. But thank you so much, Amita ma'am.
One thing, one person told me that in India, when any kind of accident or any kind of things happen, then he told me that in India, people like an insect. Anywhere, anytime can die. But in America, people like a people, because when anyone hurt, then come uh, at once they have to be reached the hospital with any person, no need to family member. So that type of things that happen. Even um, that was the issue. My uh, my daughter also was get accident and was uh, very hurt. Then just came the helicopter and took her in the hospital. No need to ask anyone, no need to say anyone, but always government care this one. This is the thing, what I think that is very, if India had that type of things, I think nobody can go there. But I have other things in India very good. I know that many people coming in India abroad, Australia, America, England. I as I read or as I know that they are also coming in India for learning and take the citizens of India. It happens every place, but I think that other country, your health, your honesty, everything there. But in India, it is less than other countries. Other thing is, all things, India is very good. We are relaxed. We are no law, no need to law and order. No need something. What I will do. Never if you go. I don't know other country, but if you are in USA, never you can hear the horn of the car. Never. And road is so neat and clean. No one, because of pollution, then horn is not there used. In India, I have to many times horn because the people are where they're standing but not move, and car is going. That type of things I find bad and negative and positive everywhere. And many things is very bad there because children, children are who is not, I think 7, 8, 9, they are just like adult, meeting, speaking everything. Here, this type, nowadays we also change the India, but their children are very innocent. But other country children are not innocent. They know everything. That is definitely negative or positive every place. Now, Alpha, you tell what your
Okay.
opinion.
So thank you so much. Yeah, I think you explain each and everything. So first I'm going to stop because this video is being long, going to long. So yeah.